So I'm just gonna be filming a makeup look and chit-chatting with you guys today. It's not gonna be like a super in-depth tutorial or anything like that. We're just gonna talk and put some makeup on our faces. Let's get into it. I don't even know where any of my stuff is anymore. I got a new desk and built it and put it and set it all up, and then I haven't really filmed much since, so I'm kind of like, where the heck is all my shit? I'm gonna start with some eye primer. YC Collection. This thing still going strong. What's been going on, friends? I have a lot of news to like update you guys on, and some of it I'm surprised myself. So first of all, if you hadn't noticed, I have a whole new arm sleeve. I think in my last video maybe I had the top part done, but I've since finished it. Well, I do have one more session because there are some spots that we need to touch up. There's spots that didn't get shaded because we ran out of time in that specific day or whatever. So there is still work that needs to be done, but I have one last session and then it will be completely finished. So let me show you that real quick. So it's this snake, which it's so cool. I love the snake head. It's like my favorite. His little tongue. Oh, so cute. So we have the big black work flowers, which I love black work. So snake goes down and he goes, is it back this way? Yeah. Back, I can't do this. Back here, comes through a Hanyu mask, and then comes out the other end. So that's the snake, and this is part of where the shading's not done. I need to do some shading in his hair and his horn still, some on these little leaves here, but otherwise most of the inside's done. We need to touch up like maybe some of the black, but the Hanyu mask is so cute, love him. And then on the inside we have a kitsune, which is a Japanese fox, and he's got his little skull. So I won't get into the whole mythology and stuff, but I don't want to take up this whole video. But there is still some shading that we need to finish on this side, and like these little petals need to be done, the inside of his ear needs to be done, all the shading here needs to be done still. And then on this side we have the cutest freaking cat ever. How fucking cute is that? With a little heart sushi and some negative space hearts. This is what I just got done Thursday. Today's Saturday, so it is fresh. So you can see like ink all over me still. And we do need to fill in this spot. We're going to do a flower, but we didn't get to it last time. And also in the front here. But like the way his hat's placed like right on my elbow, I feel like looks really good. Like how cute is that? In love. I'm going to be using the Beauty Bay Neutral 16 color palette today. And I'm going to start by putting a base coat of the lightest cream shade in here. I think I'm going to keep it all matte today. I'm feeling matte. This is where things get really interesting. So I honestly cannot remember what I've told you guys and what I haven't. So if I repeat things, I'm sorry. Something that's really interesting is I was trying to get a tattoo apprenticeship, which I believe in my goals video, like I outlined like a year to 2-year plan to like build my portfolio and all this stuff. Well, my tattoo artist had been thinking about taking on an apprentice, so I was like, okay, well that plan now needs to get condensed very quickly because I wanted to go to her because I like her, I know her, I trust her. Numerous times throughout my appointments of getting this sleeve done, she had been like talking, like basically she had bought a new building and she is doing some renovations, and so she was like, I'm not really looking for an apprentice until that gets done. And she was saying like March is when the renovations start, but it wouldn't be till like September or something like that. And then she was going to do a whole hiring process. In my brain, I was like, well, that doesn't mean I have anything. I need to go through and do interviews. I need to get my portfolio done like quickly now so that I'm prepared for when she does that. And then like as our appointments went on, it kind of got more and more like, well, your space would be in this area of the building and, you know, you would do XYZ and blah, 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 blah. And so I started feeling more and more confident that like maybe she's very interested in me. I have a good chance of doing this. You know, we follow each other on socials. I've been posting my drawings. She's been seeing them. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then my last appointment, Thursday, she again was talking about the space and where I would be. And she's like, in case you haven't noticed, I'm pretty set on you being my apprentice. And I was like, I like looked at her. I said, are you serious? Because if you're serious, I'm serious, because right now I'm going through like, I'm applying for a promotion at work right now. I have not mentioned any of this to my work because, you know, it's not been a real thing. So I'm like, I'm not gonna bring it up at my work and then I don't actually get the apprenticeship and all this stuff, right? So I was kind of like, if you're dead serious, then I am too. And she was like, yes. So kind of a surprise, but I'm gonna be a tattoo apprentice. And I'm so excited about it. So no paperwork's been signed yet. I basically told her I'd have to have a conversation with my work Monday, which I will. And I basically outlined what I need to do in terms of schedule, because right now I do work full time, and for the apprenticeship, she wants me there 2 days a week, which is really helpful because I feel like I can make most of my job, my regular job, work with 2 days off, but it is during the week. So I do get Fridays off at my current job. So basically I'm like, okay, that's one of the days, and then the other day I can work like 6 to 10 in the morning, and then she starts at 11, so then I can go to the shop at 11. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do basically 34 hours a week at my regular job, and I do have like a backup plan within my place of employment, but maybe not my current role, that I think they would take if they don't want to keep me in my current role, because I do have kind of a demanding job. So yeah, I'm super excited and super nervous because this is a big change, and I feel like most people would consider like leaving my job for a tattoo apprenticeship to be like a downgrade, but I don't. I'm excited. One, I want to work for myself. I don't want to work for somebody else my entire life. Like, I've always wanted to work for myself. Will I make less money short term? Yeah, I think so, definitely. Especially it takes years to build your clientele up, but I'm okay with that. So, all right, let's do foundation, and then we'll go back to shadows and stuff. So I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in Nude Ivory. Love this stuff, it's so good. With that being said, with all of that new information, the direction of my channel, I was kind of like unsure of where I was going. Like in my maybe last video or the time before that, I was basically saying like I don't want to do only makeup stuff, and like I want to include other things on my channel, and that's all true. And I was leaning more towards like adding like books and some art and stuff, but I think the direction is going to be a lot more art than I had anticipated, because I obviously am going to be going into a career with art, so I feel like I can now kind of collaborate my work with YouTube, whereas where I worked before, I definitely couldn't. But now I feel like I can. So I think honestly I'm going to end up going into definitely a more art-driven direction. I'm going to try to include other things still, because honestly I just like other things. So my channel might be literally a bunch of different things. I might not get like 2 million subscribers like some people do, and I think that's fine. I really don't care. I want to do YouTube for fun, and you know, maybe it can help me with my career in the future with tattooing and stuff like that. But for the most part, I think that's gonna be the easiest for me to kind of do it, because I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time drawing. So why did I use this brush? This is not the brush I wanted to use for this. This is not dense enough. But that's okay. But yeah, I'll show you some of my drawings that I've worked on recently, and these are what I had been posting and she's been seeing online. But it's so like bizarre to me. I feel like I got so freaking lucky, because apprenticeships are not easy to get. You know, some people go to like shop after shop after shop, and then some apprenticeships are very sketch, and like, I don't know, you get kind of taken advantage of. What the heck's going on here? I got this line here. You get kind of taken advantage of, and I don't feel like that's going to be the case with this one. It is a paid apprenticeship. I don't know the exact amount yet because I haven't received the contract. I'm assuming somewhere between one and 2,000, and there's like a non-compete clause and stuff like that, which is fine. But I feel that she is a safe person, so I don't think I'm going to get used and abused, which is great. So real quick, I'm going to show you my drawings that are posted, and if you're interested, you can follow me on my Instagram. That's kind of where I've been posting most of my photos lately. Now I might be pulling those out and making a separate Instagram, because I do want a business account and stuff. So, but let me show you. Some of these you've seen probably if you've watched my other videos, but I have some little ones. So I have these cherries that I did. These were in November. We have this rose. How cute is that? Like, I'd get that tattooed on me, just saying. So I did this little rose. We just have a little leaf. Like, I was just trying to do like small things every single day. So I got this like tiny sketchbook to be able to like do small things, because I like to fill up spaces. We have this little leaf, not leaf, feather. This was done. So some of these you'll see, there was, if you know Christy Partridge, she's a YouTuber that does art on here. She had like a draw week, and this was one of the things that we did on her draw week, so that's one of them. This was another from her draw week. I used kind of, you know, like the techniques that she was sharing and stuff, so I did it kind of different than I would normally do it. I felt like the eye came out really good, but I didn't really like how this one came out. I feel like if I had done it how I normally would have done it, it would have came out better, but the point was to learn different things. So this was just a test page. Yeah, I think that's it for this one. This was my last video, so that's, you know, in here as well. And then I did this, which I recorded, so you guys will probably see soon. This is just a crow. It's a pen and ink, but like this back area right here, I had no idea what I was doing. Like it ended up not being very good. So expect to see this one because I did draw this one and film it. So you guys should see this one. And then what's next? I think I only have one or two more things in here. Okay, so this one was another one that I did with her draw week. So how cute is that bird? He's so cute. And then I did this lion, and I feel like he's okay. I couldn't get like the graphite as dark as I wanted. I don't know, there's just something off about it. It's like kind of flat and not, the values aren't good in this one, I feel like. Shape wise, the sketch of him is good. It's just the values aren't very good in this one, but I do like his eye a lot. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I have over here right now. Let's do some eyebrows real quick. Yeah, I guess moral of the story is expect more artsy type things on this channel. I did also subscribe to Sketchbox, which I haven't had before, but I liked the idea of getting like miscellaneous art supplies in a box and figuring out like what to do with just those supplies. So I thought that would be something fun we could do on the channel every month. I don't know, I just love subscription boxes. I always eventually end up canceling them, but then I always end up picking like a new one that I haven't tried before. So it's something new and I'm excited about it. I'm feeling too like, honestly, you guys are probably gonna see less and less beauty videos just because, I don't know, I feel like beauty videos are kind of artistic, but honestly, I feel like the community is not that great. Like, it's extremely drama filled. You see all these drama channels and they're always centered around like the beauty community and not really like any other community. Like I look at like BookTube, for example, and besides the whole like Daniel Green thing that just happened, that was wild. Generally, like BookTube doesn't really have much drama, at least not that I see. Maybe I just don't see it, but it seems like a lot more peaceful. And same with like the tattoo community. I just feel like there's less drama, and I don't really want to be a part of a community that's full of drama. I'm very much like the leave me the fuck alone kind of person. I just want to make friends and talk about things that I like. And I won't say, you know, my channel has not had any drama. Like I'm a small, tiny channel, but thinking long term, like if my channel does grow, do I want to deal with like that? Not really. And I feel like for some reason that kind of sphere in general is like the worst of like the influencer stereotype. Like nobody thinks influencer when it's a booktuber or like a tattoo page. It's like always beauty related or like lifestyle where they're influencers and they're doing stupid shit on the streets in front of people. And it's like, I don't know. I don't want to be involved in that. I just want to make content and have you guys like it and me like it, and like I don't want that shit. So I might still do some beauty videos, but I have a feeling I'm just gonna do less and less, especially as I get more engaged with my apprenticeship, because obviously at first I'm not gonna be really tattooing. I'm gonna be drawing and doing administrative type things to help around the shop and stuff like that. I'm almost like hoping she gives me like homework assignments, like go draw this at home, and then I'll take it home and film it for you guys. So we'll see how it goes. I have no idea. And the nice thing with her too, she's got like a whole building with like units and stuff. And she was telling me like, you know, once you're ready, if you want, you can rent one of my units. And obviously it's gonna be cheaper to pay rent to her than it would be to like keep giving her a percentage of my tattoos. And it's kind of nice because that would be like a good starting point. And obviously I could go somewhere else if I wanted to, but if she's got a unit ready for me, then heck yeah, right? Like she's already got one apprentice, which is actually her cousin. And the funny thing is I worked with her at McDonald's. I had no fucking idea. Like I was getting a tattoo one day and she looked so familiar and I didn't want to say anything. And then she had mentioned McDonald's, and I was like, did you work at X McDonald's? And she was like, yes. She's like, Brittany? I was like, yes. So it was like this whole moment we had. I was like, this is wild. Small world. So I'm gonna try something today. I bought these flick sticks. These are not anything new, but they're new to me. I don't know if they're any good or not. But I got all different sizes. So we have 10 millimeter, 8 millimeter, and 12 millimeter. So I'm gonna go with 10. But I'm trying to look for ways to make my winged eyeliner a little bit more consistent, because sometimes my wings don't match. Like one's going like this and the other one's like this. So 2 come in the box for left and right, basically. All right, let me just stamp it on my hand real quick. Oh, okay. That might be too big, actually. Let me go with the smaller one. So let's see. This is the smallest size right here. I feel like that looks a little bit better. This one looks too small. Okay. Maybe I just need the guideline. It'll be fine. Let's do the other side. All right, let's see here. It wasn't that great. I feel like if I didn't have eyeshadow on, maybe it would have stuck better, but it's like really not coming off the back of my hand right here either. So that's gonna be fun to get off my face later. Jesus. So I have a little eyeliner here. This is just a black gel eyeliner. We're gonna do mascara because for some freaking reason, my last couple videos, I remember I was like forgetting my mascara. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. Like normal routine thing there. So I think with like some of the drawing videos and stuff, I might kind of make those like hybrid with like some of the topics I want to talk about. So like for example, my crow that I'm gonna share with you guys probably next, maybe next. I might use that to talk about, like I think I might just do like a voiceover and while I'm drawing, talk about like various topics. So I just finished Manifest like a month or 2 ago and I wanted to talk about that because I never saw the ending. Like when it was going, I watched up to the point that it was done, but then it wasn't finished at the time. And then finally I finished it. So I have some thoughts on that show. So I think I might kind of utilize some of those drawing videos to either talk about like a book that I'm reading, a game that I'm playing, or a TV show or movie that I'm watching. Dude, I freaking love this mascara. Like, it's the best. And my lips are like super dry though and chapped, so we're not gonna do totally matte on the lips. No way. I feel like I've been really stuck in like a funk, which is part of the reason I haven't been filming as much lately. 1, I've been busy, but 2, I've just been like, I don't know if it's the winter, but we got like a blizzard up in New York and it was kind of awful. Like I'm really sick of the cold and the like no sun, and I've been working a lot and my job's been really stressful. So I feel like all those things come like just kind of compiled, and like every day I'd come home from work and I would just like go lay in bed. So I feel like now that daylight savings has happened, like the sun is out right now. It's exciting to see it. It's starting to warm up. It's been in like the 50s and 60s instead of like 10. So it's like starting to warm up. I can see grass again instead of 4 feet of snow. I have good career opportunities in my horizon right now. So I feel like all of these things have like lifted me out of this funk. I'm hoping that I stay out of the funk because today I feel really good. I did get these 2 Maybelline Superstay matte inks, and I got a black one because I don't have any black like lipsticks in my collection, so I was like, I need a freaking black. And then I also got this more dark one because this is like right up my alley. Also, I would really like to try the new Wet n Wild. They're like lip liners slash lipsticks. I don't know, I want to try them, but I said I wasn't gonna do matte, and then here I am. It's a little slightly darker than what I thought. I still really like it. It did just look a little bit more red in the container, but it's like getting real sticky right now. I might have put too much on. We'll have to see. This one's natural finish. I think the sprayer on this is wild though. Ew, yeah, it's a little wild. All right, let's do it though. I'm gonna regret it. A little wild. Oh, tastes bad too. Oof, oof. So this is it for the makeup look. I'm glad I got a chance to catch up with you guys. I hope you are good with the new direction that we're going in. I'm sorry I've not been posting very much at all lately. I'm hoping, like I said, with springtime coming, I'm like gonna get out of this funk and feel better and more motivated. So please stick around. And if you're new to this channel, hit that fucking subscribe button. Other than that, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.